I remember in the beginning when you and I first played, we fought Rathian a lot, and I was using Longsword, and you were using... I don't remember. I think you just wanted her armor, and Rathian's armor requires a plate, and I got fed up, and that's when I got fed up with how long it was taking just to get the goddamn plate. We had fought it enough that I decided I was just going to bring in my main character, so we could kill it quickly.
But yeah, this is Flooded Forest.
But we should have no problem killing her quickly.
Although she doesn't drop plates on low rank. That must have been when you were on high rank.
Nope, she's drops them on low rank. Her low rank armor requires one plate.
Oh.
I believe it is the rubies. Or the Rathian... Those things.
Rathian Ruby?
Yeah, the rubies are probably high rank.
She gives antidote for that.
I'll take one of those.
And this time I'll start bringing food and potions, because now we're getting into some serious shit.
What about mini whetstones?
I have plenty of whetstones.
Okay. I'll take them. Whatever.
Yeah, I've got like 18 or 19 of them, so...
I mean, to me, all these freebies that they give you in low-rank missions, it's just like... To me... Oh, why am I sharpening with a whetstone? To me, all the freebies in low rank is just like, I'm going to save all of my materials for high rank.
I can understand that, but the fact that mini whetstones don't restore your full weapon...
I thought so. That's true, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't do that, so...
Whatever. I really only sharpen when I'm out of green anyways. Ooh, she hurt. Oh my goodness, that hurt a lot more than single player.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that shouldn't be too surprising, but it just threw me off guard. And I've got my paralysis weapon, so... She's probably, if she's vulnerable to electricity, she's probably vulnerable to be paralyzed fairly quickly. Though that probably has no correlation. I'm just like, oh yeah, electricity. Obviously,
electricity has got to be paralysis, right?
Speaking of paralysis, I hear Sun and Moon paralysis has actually been nerfed in Pokemon. Mm-hmm. It used to be you have a chance of just not moving and 75, not half, 75% actually.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 75%. But it has actually been nerfed to, I think they're estimating 25% speed reduction instead. Which is actually not too bad.
Not terrible, but you're still never going to move.
Yeah. But like in the in the demo that I was playing, I was using the Greninja, who is level 37, I believe. Mm-hmm. And Greninja's not terribly fast in terms of speed Pokemon.
He's pretty fast.
Yeah, but he's not terribly fast. And then Pikachu, I found a Pikachu in the wild and it used Nuzzle on me. And obviously I got paralyzed, and I still moved faster. And Pikachu was like level 36. And I know with a 75% speed reduction, Greninja would have moved second, period. But not this time. Greninja actually outsped. And the whole... And if you... The Greninja you use in... The Greninja you use in X and Y is actually Ash's Greninja.
The Ash Greninja thing?
Mm-hmm. Which, all it does is after you defeat so many Pokemon, it turns into Ash Greninja, and its Water Shuriken move gets stronger.
Oh.
Which is, I guess, pretty
good. Bitch, stop flipping!
She's flipping a bitch! I'll protect you. I won't protect you.
You're not protecting me.
I'm trying.
Aw, come on.
I should be doing this. Why am I not doing this?
Fuck.
Oh. Why didn't you heal?
Hmm?
Why didn't you heal? Or did you heal?
I was gonna play my song.
Oh.
But the flash bomb missed. I was like, okay, I'll come up, smack, song. No, okay. Everything just fell apart real quick.
I hope I don't paralyze her right now. I want you... I want you around going for the head when I paralyze her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think her tail will be low enough for me to hit. Though, honestly, this is a pretty low paralysis weapon. I was fighting Royal Ludroth, and I could only get one paralysis off before I killed him.
Meh.
I mean, it's 1 paralysis.
It's still something. Yeah.
And it just means electric traps for... If I use this weapon, electric traps will just be a little bit more useless.
Does that count as paralysis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It counts as paralysis, but it always counts as 100% paralysis on a monster.
Mm-hmm.
But it counts towards their resistance towards it.
Okay.
Which is why they get paralysis. Which is why they get paralysis less and less after a shock trap. Which is really frustrating me because I was playing online in Generations with people.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I don't have to block the doors anymore. I was playing online with Generations with people, and we needed to capture Glavenus, Hellblade Glavenus. Ooh, you got it. Of course you get a knockdown when I'm on red sharpness. Motherfuck. Fuck this noise. I guess I better just hit what I can. Okay. Of course I get the paralysis on the worst fucking time.
It's gonna happen every time.
I know. I should just start sharpening when I hit red sharpness immediately. But you got... I was gonna sharpen, but then you got the stun. And then I'm like, oh, I better take advantage of this and go for the tail. And then I got the paralysis. So I'm sitting here bouncing on the tail. Damn it, I need a blue sharpness weapon.
There's my first aid.
And there's no first aid med pluses either.
No, you just have to suck it up and say, fuck it. There it is.
Not like I ever really...
Yeah, I would never
used
really
it.
make it anyway, because that's kind of like a waste of honey almost.
It can be. It's like having more than 10 mega potions with you.
Yeah, but if you bring potions with you, you just make those into mega potions. And you can only bring 10 honey anyway. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you can
so.
bring 10 honey, and generally speaking, if you were doing online, if you're doing offline alone, you'd only be able to make 3.
True.
We've already broken the head, so there's the wingtips.
Tail and back.
I don't think back breaks actually in 3.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm. There's just no way to get her back. Even if she falls over, her wings are in the way.
Oh.
So I just don't think back is a breakable thing in this version. I think back became a big breakable thing in 4 because you could mount. Which would make sense.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're breaking back, you're really probably hoping to get like a Wrath Marrow.
Something like that.
And I think Wrath Marrow is just a rare drop in this instead. Because I've already gotten a Wrath Marrow from her. And I did not break her back.
Well, Wrath Marrow might just be a drop no matter what, but yeah, okay, whatever, yeah.
I mean, I can check. I could be entirely wrong. Because, I mean, Durham Burroughs' humps still break. But then again, all forms of knockdown against Durham Burroughs exposes back. Like, they hella exposes back.
Oh, you're drooling. You should not have been able to do that, you piece of shit.
She can't breathe fire, but the fire up in her face still
I
works.
know, but still, it's like, fuck.
They did change that for the other versions. She just doesn't breathe fire, or it just doesn't damage you at all. It's amazing all the little things that have changed that you don't even realize. Like, I think the hitboxes are better in 3 than they are in 4 in Generations.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed there's a lot of times that I know I'm not timing the roll correctly for the invincibility frames for Monster Hunter, but my hitbox alone being smaller from the roll is what's letting me dodge the attacks. And the whole monster stepping around and dealing damage to you doesn't really happen that much in 3.
Not really. We see you over there.
Trying to be as quiet as possible into the kitchen. What did you want? Are you hungry?
You can speak, it's okay.
Yeah, we don't care. She wants a few pieces of chocolate. She could just wait.
It wasn't necessary, people.
Those chocolates are fucking unfair to have.
I don't know what chocolates you're talking about.
They're these Ghirardelli chocolate squares. I love
Okay.
them so much.
Oh.
They're only 70 calories per square. And the squares are like this big.
I'll eat 5 donuts in one sitting. I don't care.
Yeah, but you're tall. You're allowed to be heavier than me.
I have a lot more muscle mass than you.
That could be changing very soon. Within the
I
next year or
highly
so.
doubt it.
I'm lifting weights, man.
Okay. That's nowhere near what I have to do.
I wouldn't say that. That's unfair.
I think it's totally fair.
But anyways. Meteor Plague's refreshed.
Oh, okay. It's blue, blue, green, white, I think? So let's... Don't fucking step on me.
She mad. Yeah. This weapon's actually pretty strong too. It's like a 180 power. I didn't expect it to be this strong. I guess I'm surprised to see the status ailment weapons actually keeping up with the elemental and raw weapons. Because definitely in the other versions, they really made the element or the status ailment weapons a lot weaker, just because they can deal a status ailment.
Let's see, what do I want? I want to get... that... that...
There we go. Bite. And let's see. I think one of her wingtips is busted.
Possibly. I haven't really been focusing on it, I was just hitting head. As you should.
Neither wingtips are busted. I don't know if she drops spikes. If she drops spikes, that would be... That would be where you get them from.
Would lasting power affect the duration of my songs?
No, only Maestro affects your songs.
Okay.
Lasting power affects the use items.
Okay, I just wasn't sure on that. We don't have to capture, do we?
No.
Okay.
And I think unlike online or offline mode,
Oh, there's a spike. Uh-oh.
I think unlike online mode, she's probably going to 7.
Probably.
I think she rests at 10, but she travels to 7 to get there.
Anyway, unlike online mode, what?
I believe, unlike online mode, or offline mode... Oh, she actually went to 1 here, first E.
Oh. We'll go ahead and paint her, and I'll try and get up there.
Paint her once I stop her from eating. There we go. All the quests in online mode, I believe, are given to you. I don't think you have to do quests to unlock other quests.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So they're just all here for you to do. Oh, damn, I knocked her down. How did I manage that? I mean, physically I understand how I did it, but you know. Did you knock her down, or did I... No, you knocked her down. Again. Damn, everything's busted on her. Except for back, if back is a thing that gets busted. Do you have hearing protection S or L?
I have both if I do it as a thing.
As an encore, it does. Yeah, it goes to L. Okay. Because I'm just not sure if hearing protection small is worth it in this game. Regular earplugs? So, I mean, like, this early in the game, I'm not sure if Rathian is...
Hearing protection L on the first one. Fuck it, I don't know. It's probably that random bullshit of, oh, it can be either one.
No, only healing is that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that gives, like, a stat up, if you want the better effect, you have to do an encore for it. Or play the song again. Which is basically an encore, but... Is that break broken? Because that looked like another break. Our back doesn't look any different. And I know we broke both wingtips. Maybe our head broke again? Ooh, hey.
Nice.
I do know that you can't capture with this, though.
It doesn't count as a...
Mm-mm.
Yeah, paralyzed weapons, I knew they didn't do that.
I thought they did. That would be cool if they did.
That would be good, but kind of rare.
Yeah.
Because they'd have to be low health and paralyzed.
To me, it's more like if opportunity arises, why the heck not?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want? Do you want to go for Rathian armor or something?
I don't know what it gives, but
It gives health, recovery speed, or recovery levels, so that when you use a healing item,
Right.
it heals more, and fire attack. And recovery speed down.
I'm pretty good with what I got. I'll just go ahead and upgrade the Baroth armor a bit as it comes by because it's got attack, defense, and guard up. And with this, I should be able to get the item to get Hunger Negate. Or not Hunger Negate, but negate.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
negative
that's
hunger.
right. That's the only reason why you're not really using that right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This doesn't have a downside. This armor, so.
It has no negatives on it?
It has negatives, but it doesn't reach 10. It only gets to 8.
Same with mine, actually.
Jaggy? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scale.
Flame Sack. I need Flame Sacks.
I got a Wrath Talon.
I need 2. But yeah, I need a couple of Flame Sacks to upgrade my gun lance, I believe.
Did you get the parts? You needed Rathian shells for hunger, though?
No, I think I need Monster Bone Plus or L.
Yeah, the sonic bombs work because he goes underwater. Or underground, you can pop him up.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Most monsters who go underground, you can pop up with a sonic bomb.
Well, I thought it might have been when he, like, blows up in his pufferfish form, you throw it at him and it deflates him or something, but okay.
No, his pufferfish form is retarded. That's why I hate Gobel.
Well, I don't think we'll have to fight him that much, if at all.
I almost needed to because I thought that one of the weapons I was upgrading can go, I believe, into the Kurapeko chopper, or it can actually go into Gobel's weapon, which is a paralysis weapon.
Mm.
And I was like, God, please no. I will avoid the
I don't want to deal with that.
I hate Gobel. He is like Nibble Snarf, but not fun at all.
He's your Kezu.
Yeah, Gobel's my Kezu. There's very few monsters. There are some monsters I don't enjoy fighting, and that's Yon Kutku, Gobel.
Katku or Garuga?
Oh no, Garuga. Definitely
Okay.
Garuga. It's a kitty cat.
It's the cat.
She finally came out. Hi, Bugs.
Came out again. Yeah, there should be a frog gathering spot out here if I remember.
There's no place to fish for him, though, so... Oh, I found him. There he is.
Oh.
See, it's like that. You can even tell because they're differently colored.
Differently colored and smaller bubbles and everything.
So... Oh, he might notice me. Yep. Okay. Let's just start the battle. Did you ever find a frog?
No. I'm pretty sure they were here.
I know where they definitely can be gathered. But I think it's Area 10 in the Deserted Woods. Or
Yeah.
Deserted Island.
Yeah, something like that.
And that's like an infinite gathering spot, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gobel's annoying because he almost always fights in the
hello.
water, and his attacks are actually kind of hard to avoid. And when he puffs out those needles, and you just bounce off of them all the time, forever. I think the parts that are breakable off of him is... I think I need a tail from him, actually. I think you can carve his tail, or break his tail. Maybe even sever it, I'm not 100% sure. I think his whiskers can be broken.
I think you can sever his tail and you can break the antenna.
And I think you can break the whiskers, too, on his face. But his face is kind of hard to hit. Hey, stop that. And I don't think flash bombs work on him. They might, though. But I'm pretty sure... I mean, Garapekos can't be Flash, can he?
I
so.
don't remember. I find it weird that we're making yelling noises and stuff underwater.
Mm-hmm. It is true. We have quite the lungs as hunters.
We have quite the lungs.
Like, how long...
But I don't know if that necessarily qualifies anything, does it? Just having lung capacity being able to make sound underwater?
Well, we've got to use air to make the sound, so our lungs have to be holding quite an
I think it's more
intense
than
amount of air.
I think it's more than that.
It's magic.
It's
It's not magic. Oh, there was a
Oh,
lantern.
nice. That was fast.
His lantern does not have a lot of HP. It's just difficult to hit. I fucking hate that attack. Because he can also land and deal damage with it too. And he's puffed up. Fucking... That attack is actually the most annoying. Where he just rolls.
Oh, man. He got me with his tail.
The other attack that's really awful is when he digs slightly under the ground and he creates that vacuum torrent of water.
Mm-hmm.
If you get hit by that, it's a guaranteed hit on you, and it's really powerful. And inflicts water blight. Oh, sweet, he's going on the ground. He almost never does that, too.
You know what? I think Flash
Oh,
Bombs...
of course he's just going back
Yeah,
to
he's
the
just going to
water,
go into the water again. I think Flash Bombs work on him if he tries to flash.
I don't have flash bombs with me anyway, so...
No, but I think that's how it works or something.
Oh, hi!
He is right behind me!
He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, you don't bounce off of his spines if you're at least screen sharpness. That's nice. I guess I'm used to just being a little more underprepared for monster fights.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure the first times I fought him way back in the day, I would only have yellow sharpness weapons and I'd hate him. Because I bounced off of everything forever.
Mm-hmm. Mind's Eye isn't a thing in this game, though, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain it is, because Switch X has natural Mind's Eye, like usual.
Right, but
So I'm assuming it's still
not
a skill.
a skill of Mind's Eye.
I'm assuming it still is. Stop it. Are you going for the tail as much as you can?
I am, but it's hard to do when it keeps aiming towards me. So I hit it when I can.
I believe you. I got a Sharkin too, because I actually bounce off his tail. I think the spikes on his tail are pretty hard. Please don't look at me. I'm dying.
Well, we're
Please
all
don't look
dying.
No! Ow, that's like... That wasn't actually half my health. But Gobul's one of the monsters that actually took away like more than half of my Mega Potions because he's just really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Gobul, please stop. And targeting is pretty much useless against him too, because he just goes underground.
And the tail. I haven't been using targeting because they have the camera angle so good with the right stick on this one.
Kind of. The only thing I don't like is the up and down movements for the...
Yeah, the fact that it kind of snaps into place almost.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really do that underwater. But
No, it doesn't do it underwater.
Yeah.
And there actually is a skill we might want to get if we plan on doing more underwater hunts, which we inevitably will.
What's that, swimmer?
Yeah. It actually just naturally increases your movement speed underwater.
Mm-hmm.
No strings attached. And it only goes up to 10.
There's
Unfortunately,
an armor that has that already.
Unfortunately, the gem is only 1.
Oh, 1 point.
I'm a little disappointed. It should be a 2, because it's just not that important.
Yeah, it only does, what, probably a fifth of the battles in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be much better as a 2 skill, because then it'd be something you could just literally, oh, I know I'm going to be doing swimming battles, so I might as well just throw in swimming.
Yeah.
You actually cannot mash out of paralysis in this version.
I got you out of it to just get it myself. How good of a friend am I?
You're an amazing friend.
I know.
Oh, he tried to shock.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work. Oh, I knocked him out. Nice! So, I watched this guy fight Lagercrest on Generations using Adept Gunlance.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty sexy.
Hmm.
He killed Lagercrest in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just I haven't gotten used to it.
A lot of what
I was
he
just
did...
Using, which moves the
Oh,
entire
sorry. A lot of what he did, I mean, apart from Adept guarding the attacks, was he used his... he used the Adept guard to refill all of his ammo, because I think you can do that if you Adept guard. You
Yes.
can reload everything.
Yes, that's part of it.
And then he would immediately go into the Super Slam. Is that
Right.
what it's called?
Yeah.
Or I guess I should call it the Burst, huh?
Well, you have to do the slam to do the burst. But
And he
yeah,
would do that.
that's
He
the-
simply did that to raise his gauge as fast as he possibly could.
Yeah. Nothing special there, but decide if, he just doesn't get hit and maxes it out immediately type thing.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
It took him about like 30 seconds, and he had in red.
Yeah.
And after that, he would use Adept Guard, but he would, and still use the Slam, but he would never burst after it. Obviously, because he didn't want to lose his sharpness. Or his red gauge.
Yeah,
But I
if
guess
he-
the
if
Slam
he
is
just
actually really
used-
powerful.
Yes, the slam is very powerful. The blast is very powerful as well. But, in that case, he could have just used Wyvern Fire to lock in his gauge, and he could do it as much as he wants.
I think the problem is, since he was using Adept, the only skill he took with him was Absolute Readiness, so he didn't have to sharpen.
Hmm.
So I think that was more important to him. Is he limping already?
I have no idea. He wobbles.
But he doesn't fall down.
He doesn't fall down, except for that one time when you knocked him out, but, that was one.
Yeah, I think I don't... Like, a lot of people were talking about the Wyvern Fire. I think it was just because, for one, he would have to build the gauge for Wyvern Fire. And it's probably not that small. It's probably like a medium or large.
What?
Wyvern Fire? The skill? Isn't there a skill that locks your... For Gunlance?
Oh, to lock it in naturally without having to use it?
No. The skill... There's a skill, right, that locks your... Where is he? Is that him?
Right here.
There's a skill you use that does a burst that makes your gauge go to the highest possible and locks it in, right?
No.
For Gunlance, there isn't?
No. You're thinking two different skills. There's one of them that acts like Wyvern Fire, but doesn't cause you to overheat. And then there's one that just maxes out your gauge by itself. Has two different skills.
Okay. But I think the reasoning behind it is it probably was going to take too long to charge the skill up. And lock
Well,
it
no,
in
but he
place.
could use his Wyvern Fire, which is the natural skill. That would cause the overheat. This? Oh, okay, if he doesn't hit me.
That skill?
Yeah, this, Wyvern Fire. He could just use that, and it would lock in his gauge.
It probably didn't do enough damage fast enough then.
I could understand that. It does take time to use and everything.
Not to mention it leaves him vulnerable and got more mileage out of just raising his gauge from the burst instead. Especially with the Adept Guard
that's-
being able to reload all of his ammo.
Okay, Wyvern Fire doesn't use your ammo. And he already built his gauge up in the 30 seconds, so he would have just locked it in, and he could have just burst constantly. He wouldn't have lost anything aside from
Maybe burst
time.
wasn't... Well, also burst doesn't do more damage based on your heat gauge, does it?
No, that your heat gauge only affects your melee attack.
So maybe there was no reason to use burst anymore because it didn't deal any more damage, and it was just faster to go through the slams.
Possibly.
So he just used the gauge just to reach a strong point where his slams would do a lot of damage instead. Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he does speedrunning stuff.
There's the tail.
Woo! Let's chop it right now. And I only got a spike instead of a tail. I'm not sure. No, I don't think I need a tail for... I thought I might have needed a tail for village request. Now that I think about it, I think I just needed the lantern. I remember getting that... Okay, he's definitely limping.
Yes, he's definitely limping now.
I remember a long time ago when I was playing this game, and one of the village requests was get a Gobo lantern, and I looked at that and I'm like, well, I'm never finishing this one.
That. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cha-Cha, you're never getting this mask.
Nope.
Oh, Gobo, I'd really appreciate it if you stopped being such a bitch. Stop being such a bitch and just die. And I'm pretty sure the rank up quest is Lagerchris.
Would that be rank 2 would be Rathalos then?
I think Rathalos is in rank 2.
He's not the urgent quest for rank 2?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Because I think rank 2... I mean, in Village Quest, rank 2 already has you fighting... or rank 2 already has you in the volcano and stuff like that. Yeah. So, Rathalos, Duramboros is probably going to be there. Probably Barroth, too. Barioth?
Oh, the snow...
We're probably going to fight him. I know Giganox is in there.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely did a lot of Giganox. I did Giganox solo in the village, and I was not expecting good things to happen, but it actually went pretty okay.
Yeah? That's good.
It's just because... I just think it's because we're better.
Mm-hmm.
We're just better at the game.
We fought enough Kazu to know what the bullshit is.
Yeah. Giganox is another one of the monsters I really don't like fighting, though. He's not as bad as I remember, but... Excuse me. Yay.
There we go.
He's not as bad as I remember, but it's still really easy to not pay attention and just get poisoned.
I really wish the camera wouldn't flip around 20 fucking times when you kill a monster so you could at least move accordingly onto the corpse or whatever.
They just needed a B button cancel.
They really do.
I mean, those were not cinematic angles.
It was...
They're like, here's the rock wall, here's the floor.
Here's a rock wall.
Here's a clip shot of the monster.
Here's Master Hand. Okay. And apparently his retarded cousin, Pinky.
Crazy hand. Oh shit. I was holding A. I was holding A!
That doesn't work!
No, it doesn't. Oh, here's the inside of Goble.
It's just an empty sack.
No, there's something in here.
His mouth doesn't count.
I think it's a rock.
You don't count.
I think it's a rock.
Rocks don't count. Rocks aren't people. It's not a gender either.
What about rock people?
It's not a gender either.
Somebody is offended.
Someone is triggered right
All
now.
dozen of them.
They really identify as rock. I cannot believe he doesn't think I'm a person. Ah.
I got another lantern, though. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I don't think I really want his armor.
You might need it for a weapon or something.
I was thinking about making the Banabra armor, but that sounds really annoying. Because the Banabra armor does give status attack.